Hello and welcome back to Prison Architect. We are back here on Jellybean Prison, and on the outside it probably doesn't look too much different. Just this area over here, we got the pump and the power going, and we also have all these little knobs over here which we will show in just a moment when we click on the utilities. Bam! Look at that, we got a network of wires, or I guess we should call them cables because that's what it's called over here. We have a network of cables and pipes. So each of these cables and pipes have an intended purpose. It probably doesn't make a big difference in the game as of right now. They may change that in the future, but for now, each of the cells, or cell blocks I should call them, have a set of cables and pipes. So over here we can see the pipe. We can turn it off in the event that a lot of people are destroying their toilets. In the case of like a riot or something, we turn the water off. And for the power, we can also turn that off if we'd like, or if any of the cables happen to get damaged, then we could turn it off. I don't think cables can be damaged, or I don't think anything can happen to the cables. The only place where the switch really matters is, I believe, in the laundry, where the water could spill and the laundry machines could bust, causing electrical issues and unfortunately injuring staff and also inmates. So we don't want that to happen. So I think that's why we should always have the two separate here. But for other places, not very necessary. I mainly did it just so I could have more control of the route of power. And in the event I accidentally turn something off, I don't want my core functions to turn off as well, so that's why I put a separate grid for that going to the main power area. So over here would be our what do you call that, the metal detector, and then we have our monitor over here for the CCTVs, and that is unstoppable, let's say. No, it could be stopped. If I go ahead and turn the entire power station off, then of course those will turn off. But other than that, if I accidentally turn like this power switch off, say I'm clicking random things, I accidentally turn it off, then only that area goes off and we still have power in the central portions of the prison. So let's turn that back on. And same thing for the pipes. Each area has places where I could turn off the pipes. This place got a little crazy because the small pipe couldn't carry the water enough distance, and I had to connect it over here. So that was unfortunate, but oh well, what can you do? So if I have issues over here, I just have to remember I gotta turn both of these off. And I also have the power connected for this as well, and that switch connects this entire area. So that's that. And also the same story over here. This part got a little wild. I really didn't finish it. I gotta connect this area, which will be the monitor. So I'm not sure how that's gonna go, but is connected through this main line over here, and we will have a set of metal detectors over here as well. So that is the plan. I think I'm just going to quickly do the planning off here. Just a little quick thing over here, so it's just going to take a little second. Alright, now that we are done with that, we can actually start building. And I don't know what I want to start building first. I guess it really doesn't matter because I'm going to complete the entire building process before I open up the prison. So that doesn't really matter. And oh, I forgot to add, I will be blocking out this area so prisoners won't be able to get into this area as well. And I know that I think they mentioned that prisoners could actually travel through the pipes and use the pipes as a weakness. And that kind of, well, sort of defeats the purpose of this wall over here, but I guess it's not too bad because we do have the perimeter wall sandwiching the pipe. So if they do happen to get here, then they still have to contest with the perimeter wall or travel all the way over here and maybe escape through here, which I don't know if that's even possible. And this is all contained in the perimeter wall as well. And I think that's about it. So hopefully we don't have any Andy Dufresnes coming into this prison and busting out. Alright, so let's see. I don't know where to begin. I just don't know where to begin. I think we'll just start with this corner because, so let's build that. And also, like I said, I'm gonna put I think I'm gonna put staff doors here. I'll put staff doors here, and then I think I'm gonna put jail doors along over here. So in certain locations I'll have jail doors for the officers to move between the brick wall and the perimeter wall. And hopefully we can catch people before they escape to the other side, because that would be a terrible, terrible event. So we just build all the buildings and then start furnishing. Oh yes, we forgot the entrance. These are gonna have jail doors because this is a high security facility. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and build all the buildings, and then we could go ahead and start furnishing everything. So I'm gonna build all the buildings, and then we'll follow up with the walls. And then after that, we could finally start placing all the objects. So we got that down, and they're gonna have to install the lights, but we can move on and start the foundation for the other area. So after they're finished that, they're gonna continue working on that, and once this building is done and they're installing the lights, I'll start the next building. So that's my process until this entire area is done. Building up the next area. So there we go. Let's just place that down, and then we can go ahead and put down the jail door here as well. And I'm debating whether I want to give them windows or not. I don't really see the point of windows. They should be happy with that. They don't need windows. What are they gonna look at? Another brick wall? They can just look at the brick wall in their cell. So I'm wondering how many of you are actually using Google Plus. I'm debating whether I want to start using Google Plus. I'm only using it because YouTube forced it and it's required for comments. But other than that, I don't really use it. I know I have a Twitter account. I use it occasionally, not very frequently, unfortunately. If I do this, is it going to destroy the wall? I'm not too sure. Let's try it. I have no clue. But let's go ahead and put this down here. Yeah, I think it will destroy the wall. In that case, we'll just go put the wall back up there so we don't forget about it in the future. Let's go ahead and place the door here as well. Jail door right there. There we go. Yeah, let me know about Google Plus if you use it or not. And I think I will try to use my Twitter a bit more. I rarely check Twitter. I rarely put posts on Twitter. And I'm going to try to get in the habit of updating more. So hopefully I follow through with that. I can't promise you. There we go. Nice and separate. I like that. I like that a lot. And I started 2 new gameplays. Path of Exile and Hearthstone. And I don't think I will be playing Path of Exiles too frequently. It's not a terrible game, but I'm not sure if I'm really into it at the moment. I will most likely be... Oh, Crow. We forgot to add the entrances. Well, bummer. So let's just destroy that there and this there so we can put the entrances. Yes, fantastic. I think I will be playing Hearthstone though, because I am fairly addicted to that at the moment. I haven't played it, well, I have played it since I recorded. I only played, I think, against 2 other people, which I lost, and I also unlocked all the other heroes by doing the practice mode, so that's something. And I had a lot of fun with that, so I think I will be playing a little bit more Hearthstone, and hopefully that was enjoyable to watch, and hopefully it gets more enjoyable when I learn actually how to play and do combos and things like that. Alright, so there we go. We are finished. Oh, almost forgot about this and that. Wow. Wow! Alright, so I think I'm gonna leave this till a little bit later, or should I do it now? I don't know. Well, let's do this. Okay, so I think this is it now. I'm sure this is it. I know there's no power over here because we do not have the cable going there over here. Because I do want to put the presses and the saws, and I just want to make sure they're in the correct place before I start wiring everything up, because I want everything to look neat. But with that said, I think this is all. We have all the buildings up, I believe. We got a solitary and everything. This is going to be just fenced off over here. Actually, I think I'll just put doors here. Let's go ahead and do that right now. So let's go ahead and get... Actually, I'm just gonna leave this blank for now. How about that? I'm just gonna leave this area blank at the moment, and we will work on that later. But this is it for now. We will be doing the walls and floors next episode, followed by objects in the following episode after that. So I just want to say thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. And, of course, until next time, I will see you guys later.